Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we will be embarking on a new series for the channel, where I will tell the story of various questlines found throughout the Elder Scrolls universe. It's a project I have been thinking about for a while, and I thought with the release of Oblivion Remastered, I figured I'd do something to celebrate its release, even though it has been a few weeks now. So welcome everyone to Elder Scrolls Retold, where I will recall the stories of various storylines in the Elder Scrolls universe. This can range from mere side quests to extended side quests to faction storylines and main storylines, including DLC. As you can see with the title and the length of this video, I am releasing it as a series as opposed to one long video, since I don't like the idea of making very long videos, and instead releasing them in episodes kind of like a TV show. Hopefully you enjoy it all the same. I will keep these episodes separate from the other content I have been making into the channels to add more to the frequency of the uploads, so the Retold series episodes will come out on Fridays. Other than that, let's jump right into episode 1 of the Elder Scrolls Retold, where we recall the main story of Oblivion. The story begins in the Imperial City prisons, where a prisoner of player-determined origins is being held. While being taunted by Valen Dreth, a prisoner located in the cell across, 3 blades approach the cell and open it, being accompanied by the Emperor. Despite their complaints that the cell should have been empty, the Emperor appears fascinated by the prisoner and says their meeting was not by chance, and appears to be lenient towards the prisoner despite protests from the blades protecting him.
You. I've seen you. Let me see your face. You are the one from my dreams. Then the stars were right. And this is the day. Gods give me strength. Assassins attacked my sons, and I am next. My blades are leading me out of the city along a secret escape route. By chance, the entrance to that escape route leads through your cell.
A secret passage is then revealed going into the sewers, and the Emperor, along with the blades entering, being followed by the prisoner. Upon entering the sewers, they are met with assassins who are looking to kill the Emperor, dressed in enchanted demonic armor but reverting to red robes when they die. Due to the nature of the attacks and the distrust of the prisoners, the blades do not allow them to continue, leaving them behind. An alternative route is discovered when rats emerge from a cave, allowing the prisoner to continue using a detour. After some time trekking the caves, they make their way back into the sewers, where they come across the blades and the Emperor once again. Now suspecting the prisoner as working for the assassins, they are this time stopped by the Emperor himself, who expresses full trust in the prisoner, claiming to have seen them in his dreams.
No, he is not one of them. He can help us. He must help us.
As you wish, son.
They cannot understand why I trust you. They've not seen what I've seen. How can I explain? Listen, you know the 9, how they guide our fates with an invisible hand. I've served the 9 all my days, and I chart my course by the cycles of the heavens. The skies are marked with numberless sparks, each a fire, and every one a sign. I know these stars well, and I wonder, which sign marked your birth?
From a gameplay perspective, here is where the player can determine the sign and the class that it wants to use for the rest of the game, which I think is a cool way to integrate the gameplay and the character creation aspect of it. As they go further into the secret passages, they come across an opening that seems perfect for an ambush, so they take the Emperor and hide in a side room while the blades do battle with the assassins. Unfortunately, the Emperor has already foresaw his doom beforehand and handed the Amulet of Kings, one of the most sacred items to the Empire, to the prisoner before being ambushed and assassinated by a cult member hiding behind a secret passage, but not before instructing them to find Joffre and deliver the amulet to him.
I can go no further. You alone must stand against the Prince of Destruction and his mortal servants. He must not have the Amulet of Kings. Take the amulet, give it to Joffrey. He alone knows where to find my last son. Find him and close shut the jaws of Oblivion.
Boris, after finishing his fight, came to the room to see a dead emperor and a prisoner who had now had possession of the amulet. Despite his rising suspicions, he acknowledged the emperor's trust in the prisoner and thus carried on the quest and instructed the prisoner to take the amulet to Joffre in Waynon Priory near Corel.
The Blades are sworn to protect the Emperor. Now he and all his heirs are dead. The amulet. Where's the Amulet of Kings? It wasn't on the Emperor's body. Strange. He saw something in you. Trusted you. They say it's the dragon blood that flows through the veins of every septim. They see more than lesser men. The Amulet of Kings is a sacred symbol of the Empire. Most people think of the red dragon crown, but that's just jewelry. The amulet has power. Only a true heir of the blood can wear it, they say. He must have given it to you for a reason. Did he say why? Joffrey? He said that? Why? Nothing I ever heard about. But Joffrey would be the one to know. He's the Grand Master of my order. Although you may not think so to meet him, he lives quietly as a monk at Waynon Priory, near the city of Corel.
After trekking through the Imperial City sewers and finding the exits to Cyrodiil, plus a chance for us to change our call sign and class, the prisoner enters the world of Cyrodiil. They eventually make their way to Waynon Priory, where they deliver the Amulet of Kings to Joffre. While Joffre expresses the same suspicion as Boris, he is far less interrogating, especially after being retold the last words of the Emperor from the prisoner, as he is aware of the Emperor's unexplainable thoughts and places his trust to the prisoner. It also helps that the prisoner gives him his last words of the Emperor before his death.
This cannot be. No one but the Emperor is permitted to handle the amulet. Let me see it. By the Nine! This is the Amulet of Kings. Who are you? How did you get this? What do you know of the Emperor's death? As unlikely as your story sounds, I believe you. Only the strange destiny of Uriel Septim could have brought you to me carrying the Amulet of Kings. His meaning is unclear to me as well. The Emperor seemed to perceive some threat from the demonic world of Oblivion. The Prince of Destruction, Mehrunes Dagon, is one of the Lords of Oblivion. But the mortal world is protected from the Daedra of Oblivion by magical barriers. I'm not sure. Only the Emperors truly understand the meaning behind the rituals of coronation. The Amulet of Kings is ancient. Saint Alicia herself received it from the gods. It is a holy relic of great power. When an emperor is crowned, he uses the amulet to light the dragon fires at the Temple of the One in the Imperial City. With the Emperor dead and no new heir crowned, the dragon fires in the temple will be dark, for the first time in centuries. It may be that the dragon fires protected us from a threat that only the Emperor was aware of. I am one of the few who know of his existence. Many years ago, I served as captain of Uriel's bodyguards, the Blades. One night, Uriel called me into his private chambers. A baby boy lay sleeping in a basket. Uriel told me to deliver him somewhere safe. He never told me anything else about the baby, but I knew it was his son. From time to time, he would ask about the child's progress. Now, it seems that this illegitimate son is the heir to the Septim throne, if he yet lives. His name is Martin. He serves Akatosh in the chapel in the city of Kvatch, south of here. You must go to Kvatch and find him at once. If the enemy is aware of his existence, as seems likely, he is in terrible danger. And please, let me know if there's anything you need. My resources here are limited, but I will help in any way I can.
He even goes as far as providing aid to the prisoner by giving items and a horse from the stables. The Grand Master also reveals information about the assassins and Mehrunes Dagon, the Daedric Prince of Destruction, who he believes is behind the plot to assassinate the Emperor, as well as instructing the hero to find Martin, the last remaining son of the late Emperor. The protagonist now embarks to look for Martin, unaware of the dangers ahead.
Come on, run while there's still time. The guard still holds the road, but it's only a matter of time before they're overwhelmed.
And I am going to end part 1 of our first episode of Elder Scrolls Retold. I hope you all enjoyed this form of storytelling. I think there's a lot of potential with this series, as there are many storylines we can cover. For example, we can cover the Mages and the Fighters Guild, the different Daedric shrines and quests that come with it, the main storyline from Skyrim, Morrowind, Daggerfall, the respective DLCs, even from the Elder Scrolls Online, and so on. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like and consider subscribing to the channel. I have plenty of Elder Scrolls content on the channel, including lore, quizzes, and even some one-shot videos I cover from other universes. Leave a comment on what other storylines or games you'd like me to cover. Other than that, this is Enzo signing out, and I will see you all soon.